Well, like I said, the second part of the teak maintenance system is the teak sealer, which will keep the teak cleaner longer, not requiring aggressive cleaning, which is what we're aiming to do. As I mentioned, the original Yacht Shine Teak Sealer dries clear. It allows the wood to retreat to its natural silver patina. If you like it, fantastic. If you'd rather your wood dry to that rich blonde color, much like new or freshly cleaned teak that's still damp, like I said, we've been pursuing the formula for nearly a decade. I have two prototype formulas here. I explained to you a moment ago how I was pretty pleased with the results so far. And so I'm going to put this on in alternate boards. So prototype A, this will be the original Yacht Shine. Prototype B, and the other two will be original. What we're going to do too is not only share with it today, but we're going to document over time, and we'll put that up on the website for you to see. And if we're pleased with it, next thing you know, it'll earn itself a Yacht Shine label. If it doesn't perform well, back to the drawing board and into the lab. But that's what we're aiming for, is to give you guys who want that look something you can be happy to use. So here's the application. What we're going to do is we're going to spray it to cover the wood. If you were doing it on a larger application, you would transfer the product into a container that was suitable for your applicator. If you read that Power Motor Yacht Magazine article by Captain Bill Pike, he used a microfiber mop and much like a paint tray, you know, like a roller paint tray. And so he put the microfiber mop on there and spread the teak sealer on the teak decks of his trawler. So I'm just going to use a simple little toothbrush. Now when you're doing it, it's important that you put a little push on it so you can get it. It looks like this dries pretty quickly. Put a little bit more on. It's not a very good close sprayer. Okay, there's that. They're water-based, so they just rinse right off. Next board is the original Yacht Shine Teak Sealer. Much better trigger sprayer. Okay. The next one is prototype B. And the last two will be done with original. I'm not spraying real aggressively. I'm just keeping it close because it's pretty breezy. Okay. Now, on first applications, on freshly cleaned or new teak, I suggest 2 coats just to make sure that there aren't any voids without protection, because you want to make sure that the airborne particulates and pollution don't penetrate into the grain. That's the purpose of the sealer. So second application, let this one dry, put another one on, and then you'll be done. Periodically refresh it. Depending on where you are, that'll be 60, 90, 120 days. You be the judge. You look at the color. If you're noticing that the wood is getting dirty, if you're using the clear, then you need to clean it with the marine soap and then put another application on. If you're using the tinted one and you see that the tint is starting to fade, sort of like this, then you can put a refresher on it. And it's important to do it before it goes away, because then you'd have to go through the cleaning process again. But if you refresh this, in fact, why don't I do that? Just on this side, remember 66 days. I don't know if you're seeing this or not, but I'm putting this on and it's not penetrating the wood as it did on this wood. Now mind you, this is relatively new teak and probably a bit more dense, but there's no sucking up of the sealer. It's sort of residing on the surface, which means that the initial coat is still there and still preventing anything from getting through it. Specifically, why we want to seal the teak, so the dirt doesn't get through it. All right. And there it'll sit. And now it's fun. We can watch paint dry or sealer dry.